The monster. Jared read every book there was about killer monsters. The black and orange lizards intrigued him. He had even visited desert museums to see live specimens. Imagine Jared's surprise when he happened upon a live Gila monster by accident. Jared had been traveling with a group of scouts in the southern Arizona. He had wandered off the path to get a closer look at the cactus when he looked down to see the lizard lurking. Jared froze. He didn't dare move his body an inch. He knew that a Gila monster would take a bite and not let go. If the Gila monster didn't notice him, then maybe he could sneak away. However, the Gila monster was staring right at Jared. It was frozen in mid-step, as if challenging Jared to make the first move. A drop of sweat dropped from Jared's forehead. What am I going to do? Thought Jared. His muscles were getting tired of standing still. Just then, Mr. Carpenter, Jared's scout leader, grabbed Jared's arm and yanked him as hard as he could. They ran as fast as they could without stopping. Jared knew that his leader had saved him. He smiled when he thought of it. He turned to see if the Gila monster was following. There was no sign of it. It was the first time Jared could remember that he had distanced himself from a Gila monster on purpose. A stroke, Whitney lunged forward, reaching out as far as she could. She gasped for air and pushed forward again. Every breath felt like a stab in the heart. She had been practicing for weeks for this race. Every mind-numbing lap in the pool had been in preparation for this moment. Whitney wondered where Lexi could be in the race. Lexi has been Whitney's competitor for as long as she could remember. Lexi was an excellent swimmer. She had broken most of the school record, and she had only been swimming for 3 years. Just over her shoulder, Whitney caught a glimpse of Red's swimming cap. It was Lexi, all right, and Whitney realized that she was just a stroke ahead of her. Was that really possible? Whitney's hope soared. She poured her strength into her next stroke. Where's the end of the pool? Wondered Whitney. She could feel the intensity of the water being pushed back and forth by the swimmers. She slapped her hand on the wall and jumped out the water, gasping for air. Whitney kept her eyes glued to the scoreboard, waiting for the times. Yes, she had done it. By a mere second she had done it, but it was enough. She climbed out the pole and looked over at Lexi. For the first time, Lexi had the kindest look on her face as she said, "Good job, Whitney." All of a sudden, Whitney no longer mattered. "Great race," replied Whitney, and she held out her hand.